What's there to hold in the light of this moon? My mind keeps searching, but my heart decides.
Grandmas give the best hugs. It's a different kind of hug. It's the smell first. I don't know why grandmothers always smell like they've been baking something, but they do.
My Italian grandmother didn't speak English. The way she spoke to me was through her food. She and my aunt would just be cooking all the time, but lasagna was always my favorite food, and cannoli were always on the table. That's why I run, so I can eat cannoli.
We did 2 weeks in the country every summer. She baked. She made a really great pound cake. You could never go to her and she not give you something.
My grandparents came from Italy. They were phenomenal. I remember my grandmother making homemade sauce that took 8 hours. I remember my grandfather sitting there with his cigar, and every time we came in, he would give us candy. Family is everything. The root of your soul. Family is something you cannot be without.
It's important to be there for family.
Kinship care occurs when a child can't live safely at home, but there is a relative who says, you know what? Our home is your home.
Kinship care is family taking care of family. I would love that word to become a household phrase so that people really know that they can reach out and get services from HALOS.
We are there to support the needs of the caregivers who are raising children who are not their biological children. When we come across someone who's doing that work, is to say, what can we do for you? How can we support you in this work? Whether it's a 6-month placement or whether it's a 16-year placement, we're here for them.
I have a grandson since 5 months old that I've been raising. He's 15. You know, I never thought that I would, in my life, have a grandson to raise. You know, I figured I was going to be getting ready to retire, get a knock at the door, you know, here, this might be your grandson. And the call that I received was the best call in the world. Well, my grandson is an A and B honor roll student. Anywhere there's an open gym, you'll find my grandson. So he gets up at 4:30 in the morning, he goes to the gym, he works out, he plays hoops, comes back, showers, goes to school at 9:30 to 4:30 to 6:30 football. So I'm all over the place with him, all over the place. When you get that call, you find a way. You make it in your life where you take that child, your grandchild, and you take care of him, no matter what you have to do. Where there's a will, there's a way.
My granddaughter, she's a little fighter. I think a lot of it comes from birth. She was born premature, underweight. She required a lot of care. Came home with a heart monitor and on oxygen. Her immune system was compromised, so she couldn't be in crowds, she couldn't be in groups. And that lasted for almost a year and was described as failure to thrive. But she is totally the opposite now. She is that go-getter. This young lady is somebody that once she meets you, she doesn't go away. She's really excited about basketball. At 13, she is that person that if there's a kid in the room that is by themselves, somehow she just gravitates to them and makes them feel welcome. Charleston HALOS was in the picture from her very beginning. When she left the hospital, HALOS was there, provided her crib and car seat. And I remember going into the first support meeting, coming in with her, and they laugh at me sometimes because there's like, I've got the carrier, I have the oxygen tank, I've got the diaper bag. It took a little bit of a minute, but they patiently waited on me and welcomed us. HALOS and its support groups have been the emotional strength, and the caregivers, the kinship caregivers that are a part of HALOS, it's just a special bond. And it goes back to when she was first born. Some of the people that were there and around, they was like, I don't believe that that was the little girl that you were carrying in the carrier to the meetings. Yeah, sure.
Everything we know about child and family services and child welfare tells us that it's really simple. When a child can stay with their family, their outcomes in life are better. They're less likely to experience homelessness, less likely to be involved in the juvenile justice system, less likely to experience substance use disorders. It is just an absolute no-brainer to keep a kid with their family.
Having my grandson made me a stronger woman, made me a more independent woman.
I give all the credit to the woman that I am because I had the benefit of having 3 generations of powerful women that I got to interact with on a daily. There's just so many ways that having an elder in the home connects a young person. It grounds them that they might not get anywhere else. And for so many of these children, it's the stability that they crave that kinship care provides. They didn't have to go live with a stranger. They didn't have to be in the system. They were able to be taken back in by someone who can keep them stable and safe and who wants nothing more than to see them succeed.
My grandson has a lot up here. He's very smart. I just want him to make the right choice in life, and whatever he chooses, I will stand behind him 100%.
I just want to see her grow up and then realize her dreams of being a neonatal nurse, because there's so much that I believe she's capable of.
Our growth from 3 counties to 10 counties means, by definition, we can reach folks who have desperately needed this for a long time. That is an opportunity, it's also a challenge. Kinship care is a way to break generational trauma. We're really confident in our work and the quality of our work and the impact of our work. We have run at HALOS multi-year quantitative evaluations of our work. It's one of the few places where I've worked where I can say, we don't think it works, we know it works. We have 3 years of research. We have a report issued at the national level that shows that what we do creates success. It creates stability, it creates permanency for families. We believe in what we're doing both as nonprofit professionals, but also as system changers. For someone who wonders, how can they get involved? We want your support. We need desperately your support. But I think if you look really closely at the work that we do, you will be happy to support us. And thank a caregiver.
Because family matters.
Because family matters.
Because family matters.
Because family matters.
Because family matters.